Hi, this is Bobby Klein. I'm the translator and the interpreter of the I Ching. This is a New Earth I Ching, easy to understand, easy to put to use. It's an oracle, 3,000 years of wisdom wrapped up in this. So sit back, take a breath. If you've got a question in your mind, ask it. If not, just hang in and you'll get some answers. And that's what this is all about. The I Ching, they say, is the book of change, and it is, but it's also the book of answers. All right. Tune in. Drop in. You're home. Yeah. You're home. So many stories. Mornings who fly with the flock. Get off my cloud, man. Yeah, we're hearing lots of stories, right? We're always hearing stories, but right now they got this one cooking, you know. Warning, 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 warning. Hey, you know what? Forget what they say. You do what you want to do. You do it. And let's just do it because there's nothing to it but to do it. So there you go. So many stories, warnings to fly with the flock. Get off of my cloud. All right, we come to that time of the week where what do we have? We have the I Ching. Sortilege, place that you go to look, and you look for answers. And answers don't mean anything unless you got a question. I Ching is I Ching, book of change. That's what they say. Book of change. And when you read the book and you look at it, you look at all the sections, it's always talking about change. And then you maybe just going to open the book and see what it means to you. And that's good. That really is good. But sometimes you want to get a little deeper. You want to use the coins, something with your hands on it. You want to use the yarrow sticks, or you want to use shells. There's lots of ways to ask your question, right? And then to wait for the answer. So today, I'd like you all just to take a breath and close your eyes. If you're not driving, close your eyes and ask your question inside. Ask your question. All right, now you ready? Ready for the answer? The I Ching is made up of 64 hexagrams, 64 kwa. Each section is meant to answer, tune into the cosmic energy, the energy around us, and give us the answer for just what it is that we are contemplating. And we're always contemplating. So we come to this, we come to Sunday, and we say, okay, Sunday, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, Monday, what do we got? Okay, Tuesday. Whenever you go in, whenever you're going to listen to this, you know. I just learned that it's on Spotify. I knew that, but also on the other places, pretty much any place that you get your podcasts. Kind of trippy for me to call it a podcast. You know, I was just doing these audio recordings, calling them MP3s. I was sending out for 11 years. And now I'm on the wave of podcasts. Yeah. So we go inside and we look to what is the answer to our question. And what we get is number 31, Shan, conjunction. Here we go. You know, old Mr. Jung called it conjunctio, when the male and the female came together. And then what happens is we grow and we harvest, right? That's what the hexagrams are saying. That's what the lines are saying. There's 6 lines. And this time they're saying, grow, harvest, pleasant, free, unhindered. Think about that for what's going on in your life. And below, there's 3 above, 3 below, is quiet mountain, unshakable, steady, firm, and still. All right, dig it. Think about yourself now as Jin. You are the quiet mountain, okay? Just do it. Picture it. Picture it. Okay, use it in let's do a meditation. Take a breath. And you are the quiet mountain. Feel it. Your eyes closed and see it. You are the mountain. Pretty cool, huh? But of course, we know the mountain looks quiet from a distance, but we get up there, it's got some stuff going on. Each mountain has got streams and rivers and trees and beings, and that's you. Okay, so we say, all right, we're asking for our answer. So what is the wisdom for our answer this week? It is united in spirit. That which belongs together is coming together. That which does not belong together will be torn apart. All right, so listen. As you're stitching the tapestry together, as you're weaving your life tapestry here, be sure you know what you are doing as you're weaving this all together. And if you've got some pieces that you don't think belong there, let them go, and it might be something that's shiny and beautiful, but if you think, that doesn't fit, let it go. Because if it doesn't fit, it's going to be torn apart. And that's not fun, and it will be. And it will shift on us in a way that is not beneficial, because when anything is being torn apart, we feel it, right? So consider what you're putting in the weaving. Consider what's there, okay? All right, here's what you're seeing. Look, as you're going through the weaving of our life, there's mutual attraction that comes in, okay? And that can be business, it can be friendship, love, heart matters. There's mutual attraction. Consider this. Consider the work that you've been doing on your inner world and your outer world, and you feel like you're coming to a time of completion, right? We're never done. If we feel we're done, we're in trouble. We're never done. But with diligence, look at the loose ends. Look at scattered thoughts. Bring them together, calm them down. There's an incredible force at work now, always. And the I Ching is coming to remind us of this this mystery of the force, right? That in these times, we're being propelled toward companions. We're being propelled towards our intuition and listening to our intuition. And as we're hearing that, we are coming to a place where we are seeing where we are and where we could be as we come together, right? Look at your projects. Look at the people in your life. What is attracting you? What are you feeling? What are you feeling moved by? What are the projects that are pulling you in? Who are the people pulling you in as they're coming into view? These situations, if you choose to weave them into the life, do it. For them to come to fruition, you're going to benefit by approaching them with honor and integrity and respect, right? I Ching is telling us good stuff here. It's saying that to proceed gently, right? Proceed gently towards a desired mate. Go easy, men. Go easy, right? as you're moving in the field of dreams, or you're moving in the place that you're going to find yourself, yielding, in a place of yielding. As, yielding as the winds blow, as ideas that are there, as you're really feeling what's going on right now in your life, that you come to a place, into a time where you are yielding to what's going on. And that's important right now for you, is that if you are moving towards something of great importance, right, don't be stiff. Don't be stiff. Don't be hardbound to any old ideas, right? In these times, you're moving towards companions of your position in the community, your position in life, and in your destiny. And that's what it is, right? Think about the question you ask. It makes sense, right? Projects and people that attract you are coming into view. So honor them as they come in. Okay. So the I Ching talks to men. Now I got to tell you, conjunction is both male and female, and we'll move there. But right now it's men we're talking to. Yield as wheat stalks do when a gentle wind blows, remaining rooted, strong and supple, with no desire of domination. Yeah. And for the goddess, when you desire to join with another, be open and inviting and in reception as you see and you feel whether the intentions are good. Trust what you feel. If the intentions feel good, invite, right? For both men and women, anima animas, for both of you, be modest, right? Leave room for discovery. Don't give it all up in the first 10 minutes, you know what I mean? I did this, I'm spiritual, and I go over here and I pray, I got this money, and don't do that. Just cool it, chill. And it's the same way if you're going into a business, you're going into a project. Don't give it all, don't give yourself away, right? Just hold on. And it's not about, secrets or lying. It's just about you don't want to black your energy all over. You know what I'm talking about? Walk slowly on the path with time to see the beauty of the journey. Courtship. Okay, how about that word? Courtship. Courtship is correct at this time, as there is an opening in spirit to bring a joyful union. It might be to renew unions that have been lying fallow, where the magic of romance has been ignored and not honored. All right, I got to talk to y'all. Romance. It's magic that is not a trick, all right? Romance. It's a beautiful thing for both men and women. Be romantic, I can speak to men as a man. Be romantic, make your way. Go the extra mile to make things beautiful. And if you are invited in, wow, like it said, be as a gentle wind is blowing wheat stalks as they're slightly bending. So, don't hold too fast here, right? When we're coming into something new, whether we're coming into our something might be in our art, might be in business, it might be in a relationship or one that's on the horizon, fears come up. And that's natural. And doubts come up. And here we go to that. We know that is a message to go and to trust your intuition, your heartfelt intuition, and don't make a move that is divisive. Don't try to control the situation, because you can do it. You can control the situation, make it happen, and be divisive, and just cut a little corner here, cut a little corner there. But that's not. You're going to get what you think you want. When you get it, you don't want it. It's certainly not in that way. Just be clear in your intent, right? Be honest without ego. and demonstrate this to the other. Let go of judgment. I know, easy to say. And let go of ambition. Okay? And that's what we're talking about as you're going into a relationship or an agreement of any kind, really. It could be redoing an old agreement with the parents, whether they're whether they're still in the body or not. And it also comes to our teachers, Look, there's so many coaches. I didn't know there are so many teams to be coaching. And I'm seeing it right now. That we got all these coaches coming out. And if you got somebody in your life like that, a teacher, check it out. Trust your intuition. Don't give yourself away. And I know there's a lot of really good people doing the work as teachers, but just check them out, right? And be clear in your intent. And in your situation, it's just to use your body as a meter. If you're coming into a situation and your body doesn't feel good, well, stop and look at what it is, right? Is this going to be one of those places that's being torn apart? In this situation, by speaking your truth, right, you're going to bring in the right people and the right situations for you. And in turn, the same truth will cause the ones who do not compliment you to be turned away. That's what we mean by auspicious times, when things become clear. That say you're making a move and it just feels right. You know what that is. So it feels right and you're there and your body feels it and you feel warm and you feel open. There's another time where you might get invited in by a man, by a woman, and it doesn't feel good, right? And man, don't settle. Oh God, don't compromise. Especially now, these are incredible times. In love, in commerce, in spirit, leave room for others to move freely at their own pace and their rhythm, as together you move toward each other for common goals, right? That's freedom, not trying to say, hey, you're going this way, but if you turn right, I'm going to like you better, right? No, that's not it. We're talking about freedom, the freedom for you to be your real, authentic self, and the freedom for others to be so as well. This is the way that you show your respect and you show your honor for yourself and for others. And also remember, Spirit's watching. That any move you make, are you honoring your spirit force? Are you honoring the guides that are with you? And if you feel you are, then that's a big hallelujah. But if it's not, again, go in. If your fear is there, take it apart. See what you're afraid of. If you have doubts, sometimes that list of doubts and non-doubts, you see which one is the strongest. But don't doubt. Don't doubt as you see where you stand. Know that you're in the right place at the right time right now, where success and joy can grow beyond anything that you've imagined. That's what the positioning is now. Accept what it is and do not attempt to control or manipulate anyone or any actions outside of yourself for your benefit. Don't manipulate. And you've heard me say this before. Don't barter with sex, right? Don't think that sex is going to cure everything. Sex is wonderful, but don't use it to take control. I mean, look, have fun, but, don't let these influences get in the way if you're not working towards the greater good, because the actions for greater good are all in action now. And I Ching says, do not mess with it right now. It's a strong and an independent person who can stimulate joyfulness and stimulate trust. If you're that person, I'm sure so many of you are, that people come to you with their problems or what they want, In that situation, your job is just to listen. Just to listen, because most often that's what it's about. Then, if they ask for help or advice, then you give it. If they have not asked for it, they might just want somebody to be there, no feedback, but just to accept them and love them for who they are. Stillness in times of success, right? Because that's what's coming. And joyfulness shows respect and honor to those around you. And having your behavior in this way, and if you do it with dignity, you benefit everything, everybody, your community, yourself, your family, whatever it is that whatever the group is that you're with. See, this is about correct behavior. Correct behavior allows all to be in the natural order within the boundaries of grace and humility. Yeah? Don't let your ego pump your chest up. It'll blow apart, right? There's a lot going on right now, and where there's a lot of considerations going on. I feel it. I see it in my classes and in my projects, and in the teaching that I do. That a lot of us were considering involvement with another. That can be in love, it can be in business, it can be a roommate, whatever it is. Closely observe their behavior in both tranquil and stressful times. And then observe how you yourself feel when you're around that person. If you feel good, you may choose a relationship or a journey or a trip with that person. If you do not experience positive feelings, you may consider yourself to have been informed. That's your intuition. And the advice here is reject the situation. If it doesn't feel good, there's no reason that you have to eat it, right? No reason. You say, well, I've been lonely and something coming. No, Just when stuff's coming your way, it means that you're ready. And some of it will be beautiful, and some of it you're not going to want, not going to taste good. In this portion of the original I Ching, it says these words. Now look, the words I'm going to give you are straight from the old I Ching, and it's one of the reasons that I chose to reinterpret it to the new translation. Because in the old translations it says, embrace the woman, wise words, the way is open. All right, what we're saying is this is the time to embrace the feminine, both in ourself and in others, right? This somewhat rather obscure statement is referring to this time. Embrace the universal again. That's what's happening. That's what's in place. See, the wheel of change for the greater good. It's rolling. We're rolling with the massive energy of the times of great and proper change in proper order, in proper quantities. This is why all on the earth are feeling that they're moving rapidly, that the days and the weeks are getting shorter and shorter. And they actually are. It's an amorphous idea. This bizarre concept that we call time, it really has nothing to do with what we've been conditioned to believe it is. In relating to the concept of time, you will benefit here by just being still. Find your stillness in your practice and accept the flow of change that has been manifested by the collective at this time, this particular time. It's a time of delicacy. You're vulnerable now. Be delicate. And remember that if someone's coming towards you or you're moving, they're delicate too, right? They're vulnerable, right? And that's beautiful. And it's an important time that you can feel that, you can move toward that. So don't deny you're excited, right? Don't deny that you're feeling passion. Don't deny you're feeling passion for another or even a creative project, maybe an idea, maybe a new project, maybe a grand vision that's out there and you're feeling the passion. These feelings are arising from your path, your karmic path. All right, that's a whole other talk that we'll do about karma. But just listen to it. It's this pathway that's kind of edged us into it here, speaking about our destiny, about the collective. That's a whole other class. But understand that. It's not hard to understand. This is the Spirit's way of getting your attention, by bringing that stuff to you, signaling that you're entering a new timing frequency, the natural frequency of the cosmos, whether it's the old 16th century mechanical device known as a Gregorian calendar. It was designed to keep you at your post from 9 to 5, right? Know it or not, man. That's what that whole thing was about. And you can embrace it and run, and if you do, run with it. Save yourself, man. Get out of it. This hexagram suggests that if you stay in that old way, it breeds stagnation, and stagnation makes things rot, right? And it's the death of the spirit. For partnership to last and to flourish, mutual respect and support must coexist, right? Changes are coming. Synchronicity is coming. The laws of attraction are here, man, in big ways. The laws of attraction will effortlessly bring peace and love and blessings. They're here. They're here. But they really are. They're here. And those who doubt it and deny it are going to be left without guidance and are going to be left in confusion. You know, we've all been there. So you get lost from it because the overload, when cosmic energy comes in that strong, it can be an overload. And that's when you go to stillness. When you come to that place, be the mountain, right? If not, you could be, if you, during chaos or warlike times, you go to the temple, I mean, the walls are going to fall. They're falling on you. Is that a metaphor? I think it really happened, way back when, the tribes of Israel. I'm not sure. I'd ask my friend Ellie about that. But right now, don't resist and don't stand there, because it's not going to be pretty. The action at this time of enlightenment, all right, yep, that's the word, enlightenment, this time on this road less traveled will be to ride the changes as you follow with respect the laws of attraction, all for the greater good. And everyone has an opportunity now, whether they know it or not, and many are not going to be willing to ride the waves. All right, let me tell you something. The world, as you know, is in big change from everything that's going on, from COVID to the vaccines to the politics. And the world is not breaking, it's broken. So at times, big energy comes, right? Big energy of change. And remember, change can be just X in the equation. It's what you do with it, right? So if change is going on, look at the changes in your life, little changes that you want to make, and start to make little changes, and that means you're surfing. You're riding the wave, right? Ride the wave. It can be, if there's some big changes, go for it. This is the time. But even if you say, I've got nothing to change stuff. Just maybe you look at the way your ritual in the morning, right? You make your coffee, make your tea. Do it in a different way. Adjust it. Maybe it's the place that you put your yoga mat, right? Move it. Have it be in a different different place. I don't want to get so much into the spiritual, who we do be, but I do want us to really see, excuse me, see what's around. I got some throat stuff going on, sorry. Be respectful. If people are not riding the wave, get out of their way, right? Don't insist that they ride with you. That is definitely not what this time is about, right? Because everyone has this opportunity right now. Look, people around you, you might see what's right for them, but remember about not giving advice unless it's asked for, right? A lot of people don't see that there's gifts of healing and advancement right now. It's not your job to teach them unless they come and they honor you. They say, I want you to teach me. I want you to honor me. I want you to, I want some advice. Then, full bore, open up the doorway. But if not, just let them work through their karma, right? Let them go through it. Focus on uniting with others of like spirit and like mind. Set your intention for the greater good. And treat all your activities in all areas of your life as sacred, right? Maybe that's the little changes that you're going to make. The knowing and the activation of the sacred that allows situations and people that benefit you and that they'll find you. In times like this, you don't have to go hunting for your companions. They're going to show up. We're here at this time, so we have an obligation. It's just simply being in this matrix right now to make the best of these times and know for certain it's in the perfect order of things that these dynamic moments will be in passion about what is unfolding, whether you see it or don't see it, it's around you. One of the ways to see it, feel it, is use the elixir of gratitude. By coming into gratitude at this moment in time, it's a tonic. And it's that tonic that allows you to see things in a better way, in a better way, and in a more different way, right? So that's the message this week as we come into it. Is to yield. It's a time of getting questions answered, right? Questions answered. I think a lot of you have heard these chants that I bring through, and they might reflect on certain old languages. For the most part, it's a channeling of cosmic sounds. So, if you don't want to go there, and shut it off, shut the recording off. But if you're going to, then again, just take a breath and take these as blessings, right? Say that this is Great Spirit bringing some blessings to you in sound. And so just allow it to happen, right? Relax yourself, close your eyes. Take a breath and let go. Hey, hi, hey, ya, hi, ya, hey, hi, 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 ya, hi, ya, hey, hey, ya, hey, ya, hi, ya, hey, hi, ya, ne, we, hi, ya, we, ya, hey, hi, ya, we. Okay. Hey, let me know if you like that. And I'm going to put some out there great for healing. And you got some headaches, you got trouble sleeping, then just use that and listen to it. Well, I send you all the love that I could possibly muster from down here at the 20th parallel. And be good to yourself. If you want love, then be love. If you want peace in your life, teach peace. And listen to your intuition. Develop your intuition. Trust your intuition. as some of the great teachers have said, you are the one you've been waiting for, and it's true. It's up to you. In la Kesha. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my sisters. I love hearing from you. My book, The New Earth I Ching, is on Amazon. So buy my book. It's a great companion. I had it made small, 5x7, so it can fit in your pocket or your purse, or to have it with you. Easy peasy does it. Yeah, and just open up that doorway. I just like to thank this team that I'm working with. I got right next to my side, I got this great light being named Allison who's working with me and making things easy and smooth. And I got down there in Costa Rica, I got this great team working there. And so I just wanted, Sean, I want to thank you, and Ali, I want to thank you as we go forward. And I want to thank my friends that offer me so much beautiful companionship in these days. You can hear my voice, I'm going through some stuff, so having people around me that really care, it's a big deal. So let the healing happen, let the love happen, and just be love. Namaste, y'all. In la Kesha Lakin. I am the other you. And yeah, I like it that way. Yes, I